Sunday's quarterfinals in their first pro PSP event last year, but stumbled at the rest of the events, plagued by penalties and underperformance. Team captain and longtime veteran Corey Field refuses to let this happen to his team in 2013 and is running with the hardest crew that he can find. On the D side, we will see Andrew Stoddard and the young Nico Perry, who has yet to live up to his vast potential. Jack Cremian returns to the Thunder lineup, as does Scotty Knight, who both turned in solid performances last season. Tommy Tucker and rookie Burton Tuttle have joined the squad. They're only running with 8 players this event, and everyone on the roster is hungry to prove Seattle Thunder deserves a place with the best teams in the game.
This next game coming up, as the 187 crew are going to be taking on Thunder. This should be a good one.
Yeah, you know what, I'm telling you right now, they're both teams are 0-3, but like I said, normally I would say, oh, this game really doesn't matter much, but with the Champions and Challengers League now, if you don't know much about that, go to paintballaccess.com, look up all the Champion and Challengers information. What happens is these guys, somebody's going to go get relegated.
Yeah.
These guys have got to come out swinging. The one team, whoever does not win this game is definitely going to be hating life the next tournament.
Well, the thing is you're still pro, you know, it's just that you're going to have to now fight back to get to the Champions Division.
Split screen breakout on the right-hand side is Seattle Thunder on the left-hand side. 187 crew going to work, but Seattle Thunder losing one, as you see, running off the field on the break. So 5-on-4 in favor of 187 crew.
Yeah, and 5 bodies alive for Seattle Thunder. I mean, Seattle Thunder haven't played terrible. They've gotten a lot of penalties that have kind of hurt them because they've gotten them early, and then they've had to fight back from deficits. You know, they had a pretty close game, or a pretty good game against the Tauntauns. They lost 5-2, but CRew just coming off a good game against the Ironmen, where they had an opportunity to win 6-5.
Yeah, so straight up, man, the loser of this game goes into the Challengers Division, and the winner will move on to the Champions Division. So, I'm sorry, we'll move on to fight for it.
Well,
so
Seattle Thunder just cleaning up right there. Nice by Seattle Thunder. I mean, I don't know who to pick this game, man, because either of these teams could win this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, a lot of contributions by everyone on Thunder. Tucker, Cremian, and Stoddard all got kills there. Looks like Laura's got some info for us. Laura, what's going on over there?
I'm on the sidelines in the Thunder pit with Matt Olsvik. You guys just got that point. What is your strategy going into this? Because 187 is going to be hungry for the win.
Laning them and be aggressive. So they're a really aggressive team. They like to push. So if we just push back, you know, offense is best with offense. So.
You guys watched their earlier match. So what's the most important thing for you guys to accomplish?
Again, be aggressive and just stay alive off the break. So I think we can do that and we'll be fine.
All right, this should be a good match. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, so, yeah, nice first point by Seattle Thunder, not wanting to go out of this event quietly, trying to take it to upTon 187 crew, and we are going to be right back after this. And we're back. This game brought to you by Pro Edge Paintball in Houston, Texas. Awesome store. And if you are in the Texas area, Houston, Texas area, definitely get in there and check it out. And man, here we go. Battle to see who's going to go into the Challengers Division. The loser of this game absolutely will secure a slot in the Challengers Division. And then it remains to be seen who the other 5 teams that are going to step up and be pro this year. So we're going to have a total 20 pro teams, man. As the league is growing, this is a sold-out event. PSP season looking awesome. Go to pspevents.com And check out the schedule. Next event coming up is going to be at OXCC in Chesapeake City at Carver's Field. And man, that is going to be an awesome event. So here we go. 18:51 left here to play. And let's see what 187 cRew is going to bring here, Todd.
Yeah, 187 cRew. Hard towards that Dorito side right away, but Nick Laval gonna have to fill back over towards the Snake side as he lost Eddie Painter on the break. But Max Trailer, stat stuff in last game against the Ironman, had double-digit kills, and now he's over here again in the bunker behind the Snake. What Max Trailer did a lot last game was shoot people on the break and then get up in the Snake and start killing people. You know, but now here he is again with an opportunity, looking across the field towards the Dorito side. Tommy Tucker is already in Snake 2. He's gonna jump over into Snake 3, and he's got some really good shots from there. You know, he has help from the back corner.
Well, Tucker's starting to get in there consistently.
Well, when Thunder was struggling a little bit the other day, you know, I was really pulling for them to get Tommy Tucker over here and start getting down this wire. He's a smart kid. He's fast. He knows how to play.
Here comes the move. Let's see Max Trailer able to get in there and eat up Tucker, though. So nice job, Max Trailer.
Yeah, Max Trailer playing really good right now.
And right now, Dan Zaleski continuing to play just awesome over there on the Dorito side for 187. He's in the 50-yard line. And you're looking at, that's Thunder's Dorito side. He's stuck there, though. Stuck in the back. And
2 bodies alive crossed up for Seattle Thunder.
Right now, at this point, man, only 2 bodies left alive for Thunder. Like you were saying, it's Corey Field and Scotty Knight. And Corey Field, I was, you know, really hoping that he'd have a bigger tournament than he's had so far. And here comes 187 cRew making that move, running down Corey Field.
That was a good move right there. Good opportunity. He had him pushed to the side on the outside of the Snake and then used that bunker, the tall temple, in between him and the Dorito that he was in to attack him, put pressure with his gun, and then bunkered him out cleanly.
And we are going to be back to the action between 187 cRew and Thunder in just a few seconds. Go. Dan Zaleski, age 26, 5'10", 160. And, you know, I'll tell you what, Dan Zaleski's really stepping it up right now for the 187 cRew. He switched sides with Max Trailer. He's taking over duties over there on that D side, and he's really, he's a competitor, man. He came to play this event, and he's one of the best players on that team, and he's proving it out there this weekend.
Yeah, one of the big reasons is because he's got a good attitude, you know, good positive attitude. We've had him up here, you know, for a few interviews, and you know, he's got a lot of confidence and just a very positive approach to the game and to, you know, playing as a team and all the things that you look for in the good quality categories of a teammate.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. It's all tied up at 1 apiece. 187 cRew taking on Seattle Thunder. 16:52 left to play. You're looking at Thunder on your screen right now. And here we go on the breakout. Ooh, Thunder looks like they almost left early.
That was real close there, Matty.
That's about as close as it gets, Chris.
Exactly. They're like the track stars. Before you hear the gun, you just take off. So right now, number 1 right there, taking the walk. Oh, that's 2 people over here on the Snake side of the field. So Snake side of the field is wide open for Seattle Thunder to come do some work.
Yeah, Corey Field making a move all the way up to that center, 50 structure, but just complete disaster in the backfield right now. It was a penalty, and it looks like that was a major penalty. So poor Corey Field stuck all the way up in the center. And, oh, I don't know, though.
Ooh, somebody saved his life.
But then he got blown away, so it was Burton Tuttle saving Corey Field's life, but then Field gets taken out as well. And here comes Nick Laval, team captain for upTon 187 cRew. One of the only 2 players left alive, so quite the bloodbath point there. but Nick Laval staying alive and able to take the advantage for the 187 crew.
Yeah, and that right there, it looked like they had it for a second because the whole side was open. Corey Field did exactly what I used to do. Go up there, you shut down the whole side of the field, and then everybody behind him died. And the penalty did not help. The major by Jack Cremian.
You know, it's also good to see, though. It's good to see that Nick Laval, 4 confirmed kills. He's starting to find his form, and we're going to be right back with the next point here. Do not go anywhere.
A&S Gear rocks the largest inventory of any paintball retailer. From our massive selection of guns to our endless supply of goggles, ANSgear.com can supply your every paintball need. We have a large selection of paint in stock and the best loaders on the market. Our huge inventory of jerseys and pants ensures that we have sizes for all different types of players. Don't forget, we also carry the highest quality paintball tanks. With your choice of free shipping on orders over $100 to next day, Saturday, or international shipping options, you get the products you need sooner. Shop now at ANSgear.com.
Afternoon competition starting to wear on here as the 187 crew taking on Thunder, LA Infamous, and Ironman next. Man, what an awesome match to close out the day. And we've got ourselves a very close match so far here. 2 points for 187 crew, 1 for Thunder, and Jack Cremian still in the box in that 2-minute major penalty.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be unfortunate. I mean, penalty-ridden left and right, most of these teams. It's just disappointing to see good teams or decent teams not show the full potential because they're sitting in the box the whole time.
Yeah, and Thunder has probably been the biggest culprit of this event.
They're the new CEP. We have plenty of time to talk about this because CEP last year was penalty-ridden, but look this year, hardly any penalties, and they're doing well.
Wait, I'll tell you what. You know you're playing well when in between this game, Konstantin Fedorov's up here in the stands. Went over to say hi to him, and we started talking about the Tauntauns, and he actually brought up, he's like, you know who I think is playing very well? And I was like, who? He's like, CEP. I like the way they play. If you're getting nods from Konstantin Fedorov, wow, then you're impressing some people. And we're going to be right back after this. And we're back here, very close match between these two teams, and the loser of this team is going to be playing in the Challengers division, and the winner is going to be going to the playoffs. So, wow, we've had a crazy event so far, and Thunder and 187 trying to prove that they belong in the upper echelon of the pro teams, and we're about to find out here in just a little bit. But what are you guys seeing in this game right now?
You know what? I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, I want to see them 5-on-5. I want to see good, solid paintball, but if you keep getting penalties, I'm not going to say much good.
I was going to say, Chris, what they need to do is Thunder's got to play clean, man. They keep getting penalties at inopportune moments. I mean, how can you expect to play your best paintball if you're constantly playing with 4 bodies?
Absolutely, you know, and right there, now they lose, you know, right there, 187 losing a body in the break, evening it up, so 4-on-4 right now. Now, and there goes Corey Field taking one in the pack, so down another body while 187 gets in the snake over here. Look at the close-up. That's extreme close-up. Talk about HD. You know,
extreme close-up right there.
Extreme close-up.
I think that was Eddie Painter.
You know, we got
Eddie Painter on your screen right now.
Max Trailer just to his left in the snake over here. So Painter and Trailer going to work on the Seattle Thunder trying to get down the field. There's Knight trying to hold it together. Another G coming out of the corner, but now I think it's one lone survivor.
Yeah, and this is going to be a quick point here of 187 as they have the full field push going on past the 50-yard line. They still have Eddie Pater, Max Taylor, Dan Zaleski left alive over there, and everyone's contributing right now. See, Thunder's starting to, 187 is starting to play well. Zaleski 3 kills, Lazat 3, Max Trailer 2, Laval stepping up, he's got 4, and Eddie Pater's got 2 as well, and that's what you really, you know that 187 is starting to play the game the way that they can play when they have the ability to have all those guys getting kills.
Absolutely, and you know, I definitely think that you know, 187 has the potential. Out of these two teams, 187 is a better team, in my opinion.
Well, 187 has had 2 really good games, one against the Ironmen and one against Infamous that they lost by 1 point. The Infamous game in overtime that they definitely had an opportunity to win, but we've already talked about this, about how you talk about the difference between good teams and great teams. The great teams find a way to close out those games. Infamous, I believe that they are still a great team. Found a way to come back from that 3-point deficit and win in overtime against the Tauntauns. And that's why they're 3-0 and going to be making it on. Ironmen digging them out against Crew and winning that game 6-5.
And we're going to be right back after this. So here we go, score 3-1, 14:46 remaining, and taking the field for the 187 crew, Brian Jenkel, Greg Lazat, Nicholas Laval, Dan Zaleski, and still waiting for their 5th player, and it's going to be Max Trailer, as always. So on the opposite side, Seattle Thunder, they're fielding Matt Olsvik. Burton Tuttle, man, he's getting some reps and getting some kills, has 3 confirmed kills. Corey Field 3, Tommy Tucker 2, and Jack Crimian 2 kills as well. So, you know what, if you're looking at the kill count, everyone's contributing for these teams, and that's what you really want to see.
On the breakout right here, you see coming out of the side, Seattle Thunder coming down the field. Good field spread, though, actually. And then on the flip side, 187 crew getting up in the middle there, going to work, Todd.
Yeah, and getting checked down here in the snake corner, does make it out. Nick Laval bumps out to the Dorito corner, and up in the middle of the field, Upton 187 trying to lock off that Dorito side. Number 19, Crimian, gets roped up on the Seattle Thunder side. 4 bodies left still alive, 3 across the backside and 1 in the Dorito 2 for Seattle Thunder. But Tommy Tucker gets shot out of Temple 1 on the snake side. He's walking off the field, so just 3 bodies left alive now, and great field position for Upton 187.
Yeah, they're turning it up right now. They're definitely turning it up. They're looking good. They got 5 alive, and Thunder has just been playing on their heels for this past couple points.
Yeah, I mean, 187 crew, they are not a bad team. You know, they're on the verge. They just need to keep fighting, keep grinding. You know, if 187 ends up winning this game, you know, they're going to have, you know, some good matchup ahead of them, too, with Vicious and X Factor.
Yeah.
You know, 3 teams that were all playing not really that bad, but just couldn't really put it together.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and Max Trailer right now, he's in the stake. He has a shot. He has a shot across the field. Actually, you see in the center right there now, just going to work. Lazat.
You know, I like how Lazat and Jenkel are playing pretty good, too. That's what what's going to get crazy for 187 and the people that have to play them is when those other guys on the team start to get up to the same level as Zaleski, Laval, and Max Trailer, you know, like, because you get those role players contributing as much, and we saw that on Infamous, we saw that on Heat. You got Ronnie Dizon and Heat running around shooting people. You get everyone contributing, and that's when teams start putting wins on the board and contending for actual tournament wins.
Yeah,
Right, I mean,
and, you know, Max Trailer has been getting a ton of kills, doing it on the break. We haven't seen him really.
Oh,
wow.
You always know that's bad when you hear Matt in stereo.
Yeah.
Major penalty.
Well, Todd was breaking it down, and we look up, and what do I see? Red flag in the air.
I see red lights at night.
I don't know who was that over there.
I think it was
The tall guy.
You have a terrible singing voice.
I do, too. That's why, you know what? You're right. You are right, actually.
All right, we're going to be right back after this and find out who got that major penalty for you. Crew in the driver's seat. We'll be right back.
What's up? This is Greg with Impact. What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball? Not only is the Spire smaller and lighter than the leading competitors, but with a true 200 round capacity, it holds more paint as well. Find out more at virtuespire.com. What's up? This is Greg with Impact. What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball? The Spire is smaller, lighter, holds more paint, easier to use, easier to take apart, easier to change back and forth from a lid to a speed feed, and most importantly, never jams. Find out more at virtuespire.com.
All right, we are back. 12 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. So the culprit is Burton Tuttle, who draws a major penalty, and he is going to have to do that time. Again, if you're unfamiliar with how the rules of the penalties work, 1 minute minors, 2 minute majors, and the majors are signified by a red flag being thrown in the air by a referee, minors by a yellow flag. Minors are 1 minute, they come off if you lose the point, and majors are 2 minutes, and they stay up the entire time. So now Seattle Thunder going to have to fight back, down a body and down a bunch of points, and that dreaded 3-point spread comes into play here. And it's been all upTon 187 crew after Thunder played well in the beginning, but they just haven't been able to get it done since then.
And yeah, you know, they're going to start here with that 2 minute major. So already down 3 points, lots of time left, but 187 really playing well. You're going to see them start attacking over here with Laval. You got Lazat. I think I see Zaleski.
And then on the run out all the way up to the notch 2 of the snake off the break as 187 crew loses a body. And now Thunder having to fight with 4, but they lose another player as well, as it looks like Scotty Knight gets shot off the break.
Yeah, Scotty Knight tried to come down to that snake corner. Really a sketchy spot on the break. He got chopped up. And with 187 taking the snake on the break, they're going to have a free run all the way down here into snake 4 at the 50 snake. And he's putting the pressure across the field into that can. Gonna have to live behind his gun over there on the Dorito side. Jack Cremian.
Oh man,
there's Tommy Tucker right there, gets shot. He's coming off the field right now. So just Corey Field and Jack Cremian left now for Seattle Thunder. But burning precious time off of that major at 1 minute down. But it's gonna end pretty quick here as Cremian gets shot out of that can. He's walking off, and here come the Sharks of upTon 187.
Eddie Painter getting up there in the center, and you're looking at one of the last players left alive for Thunder, and just nothing he can do over there. It's Corey Field, and Corey Field leading his team with 5 confirmed kills. But, you know, Scotty Knight's only got 1, Cremian 2. Burton Tuttle and Tommy Tucker doing a little work, but not as much work as the boys from upTon 187 crew. So, you know, right now, upTon 187 crew going to put another point on the board. It's going to be 5-1, and they're just better than Thunder right now, Todd.
You know, Eddie Painter having a really, really good weekend already. I like the way he's playing right now, man. I mean,
you know what's scary too about 187 is that they haven't been able to get a ton of practice time outdoors on a full-side field because it snows where they live most of the year. So let's check out the people that make this happen. Please support our sponsors. This doesn't happen without the names that you see up there. GI, Empire, coming out with an awesome gun. DLX, speaking of awesome guns. The Lux, amazing. Dye, just, you know, one of the best companies in the business. Their CG Paint shooting real good this weekend. Planet Eclipse is coming out with a bunch of new awesome stuff. And of course, HK Army going big, coming in as one of the platinum sponsors here for the PSP, man. Please let them know, hit them up on Facebook, email them, buy them, most importantly, buy their stuff. If you're buying paintball stuff, you should be buying stuff from the people that are supporting paintball at its highest level, that are helping transcend the sport, and it's the names and it's the people that you see advertising with the webcast. Those are really the companies that care about taking the sport to the next level, and we send them a big thank you and a shout out, and absolutely, please help us by letting them know that you care, that they care, and they support this webcast and this league, as the PSP is doing everything they possibly can to transcend this sport and help it move forward. So here we go.
And Thunder walking on the field right now.
Beaten up.
Yeah, getting beaten up, and they still have 34 seconds left on that major penalty. Down 4 points.
You know, speaking of penalties, man, these judges are on point out here this weekend. Top in the business, thank you very much. Long, hard days getting blasted all day.
And the referees are out there all day. The players come out and play 2 games, and the referees are out there for 10 games.
We're up here all day. So, yeah, but I have a nice cushy chair, air conditioning, coffee, a maid. But no, seriously, we get back rubs in the morning. You guys just don't know it. But like I said, the judges out here is the top level judging. It's like the top level NFL judges, top level NBA judges. It's the best of the best of the best.
Yeah, and they take it seriously. You know, the head referee, Leon, he really does a good job, and he's always all ears as far as how to improve, and really cracks the whip on those guys. But doing a great job out there trying to control the chaotic action that is professional paintball. Here we go, breakout on the D-side cam. Zaleski getting in there, and he is able to make it in alive, it looks like.
You know, 187 has things going on right now. Seattle Thunder has got to get on their horse. They're all in the back bunkers. Look at Daz Zaleski just chilling out. Look at these guys. Seattle Thunder, they really have to get things moving.
Laval and Lazat both die at the same time, Chris, over here for 187. Out of the backside, but they still have 2 bodies. Make that 1 body.
The curse. Make that one person in the corner.
So Dan Zaleski's all by himself.
Dan Zaleski pulls out a 5-on-1. Never mind.
That would be pretty sweet to see.
I would love to see that.
Well,
that was like a Tyler Harmon thing yesterday.
Harmon's balling it up for Dynasty.
So far, the Tyler Harmon, 4-on-1 yesterday, even though he didn't win the 4-on-1, was probably the best.
Oh, look at Zaleski own Field, but it doesn't matter. Field just needs Field do exactly what he needs to do. Just get up there and trade out with them.
That was a 5-on-1. Corey Field was in the bunker right in front of Dan Zaleski, and the rest of his team was spread across the back 3 bunkers, and I think 1 guy over there in the other Dorito.
I don't really know what they're doing.
This is a serious communication issue over here. I mean,
well, on this field, because Maddie put so many bunkers in the dang field, it's hard to see. You lose a body here and there. You want to be safe as you can.
You're right. You're both right. It is a communication issue, but also you do want to play it safe at the same time and just win the point. Just win, baby, like we always say. Just win. So Thunder are going to put a point on the board. Now check this out. There's still 9 minutes and 40 seconds left here. The score is going to be 5-2. Thunder has enough time to come back if they really want to do it.
Yeah, they definitely do. And they were able to burn off that penalty as well. But freak little grenade over there. Lots of 187 players walking off. We haven't really seen that yet, but we'll see how this game's going to finish out once we return from these messages.
Here we go. This game brought to you by Paintball Nation, PB Nation. Go to pbnation.com. Awesome website. Check it out. So here we go. Thunder. Does Thunder have it in him? Don't know. Nico Perry going to get a spin out for them. Young Nico Perry, one of the youngest players in the league. And last year, I saw talent from him. I think that he's got a future. Just needs to hone that talent. Rest of the team, also real solid. Thunder's coming with don't have a ton of guys on the roster, rolling with 8 guys this year, but they brought out Burton Tuttle. I think Tuttle and Tucker are talented guys. I think they're going to help out this year. What do you think, Todd?
No, like I said, I've seen Tucker play before. I think he's a good player. He's actually got a brother that plays pretty well too. And so, I don't know, maybe they need to draft him. Get some sort of combo going on over here.
On the break.
Put some points on the board.
So here we go. Upton 187, Crew 2 points away from victory. 9:34 on the clock. You're looking at Upton breakout. And now you're looking at Thunder roll their guns. That's number 88, trying to get in the snake, trying to create an opportunity for himself.
Right there, Max Trailer getting in the snake for 187. You can't really see that. There he is right there. Just controlling 5-2. Doesn't need to push anything really. Just kind of chilling out right now, Maddie.
Yeah, you're right. That's all Upton 187 Crew needs to do is let the time go. But the issue is that you really want to be careful when you got 9 minutes left still. You don't want to have that mentality. Yes, All you need to do is just keep the other team from advancing up the field, and you're going to win the game because you're up 3 points. But that's not really how it works. When you start doing that, you create opportunities for the other team because you're not putting pressure on them. And that is one of the things that's super important in the game of paintball is pressure with your gun. You need to be rolling your guns and making moves, put people in and go. This field's very aggressive. As we're seeing 187 crew, Max Trailer's in a great spot right now, trying to get shots on the players that you're looking at right now for Thunder.
You know, and right there's I saw him screaming and yelling at somebody, and he just went up, pulled him out, and he also took a friend, number 21. That's going to be a minor penalty on Nico Perry for Seattle Thunder, and they can't afford that right now, Matt.
You know, I was going to say, we haven't really called Nico Perry's name much. I remember calling his name early, and then I remember calling his name about some penalties, and now he just got back in again, and here we go again, calling his name. He's in the box.
And you know, here comes
his team.
Here comes 187, just crushing Seattle Thunder, 6-2 right now.
Seattle Thunder gonna have to blow that horn.
Yeah, it's that did not look good for Thunder as they didn't shoot one player from 187 that point. Not one kill came off the line for Thunder.
One?
No, not one. Look at that. I'm looking at the board right now, and all I see is
a lot of black on one side,
a lot of white
on the other.
See a lot of exactly. We have our stat board up here, and when you die, it goes black, and it's all black for Thunder, and it's completely white for 187 crew. The score going to be 6-2 with 7 minutes and 57 seconds remaining, so crew 1 point away, and we're going to be right back.
Want to catch the best paintball videos on the web? Then tune in to paintballaccess.com. Fill your mind with compelling articles, player stats, and the best interviews in the business. And this season, paintballaccess.com has become even hotter with exclusive videos from the cXPL. The cXPL is easily Canada's largest tournament, featuring real X-ball with 15 balls per second and 25-minute halves. Drop by paintballaccess.com for exclusive footage from Canada's hottest tournament.
JT Splatmaster is here to get you in the game.
Target up top.
It accurately shoots up to 100+ feet with awesome ammo that splats when it hits. And the JT Splatmaster has intense pump action.
I got the flag! Yeah!
Did you crush my begonias?
JT Splatmaster, get in the game. You can look for the JT Splatmaster in the sporting goods section at these fine retailers or at jtsplatmaster.com. For ages 9 and up, must be 18 or older to purchase. Adult supervision required. JT Splatmaster and accessories sold separately. Optics goggles must be worn at all times.
And there is all of the paintballs that have been shot at just one bunker. Just one bunker right there. And I'd like to thank all the awesome paintballs that are being shot from all the team or from all the companies that support the PSP, man. Key Action Sports, they make some awesome paint. GI, flawless paint, and then also Dye making some really good paint too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've shot all the best paint, all of those. GI, all the Evil, the CG.
Yeah, Evil's nasty. GI makes nasty paint. And here we go.
So one body coming off, that's Eddie Painter. He's coming off right now along with Pike. So 2 bodies walking off the field early for Upton 187. But a referee is creeping in on Scott Knight, who has come into Snake 3 over here. Seattle Thunder fighting a little bit,
yeah,
not willing to give up.
Some signs of life out at Knight and the rest of his crew here. And you know, they got 5 players alive, looking pretty good at this point. And must-win situation, obviously, or this race is 7. They will assure themselves a spot. You know, the winner of this game is going to advance to play a playoff, a 3-team playoff, to see who remains in the Champions Division with San Antonio X Factor and Vicious. And the loser is going to lock in a spot in the Challengers Division.
And here comes Seattle Thunder running down opposite side of the field. There's Scott Knight spending a little time in Snake 3, getting familiar with it. Really haven't got to see much of that over here from Seattle Thunder, but not going out like that. 6-3 now, or 6-2 now. About to be 6-3 as soon as they hang this flag. But Corey Field, I don't know what he's sitting there waiting for, because he needs all the time he can get as he hangs the flag right now. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the game. Clean hang for Corey Field.
And yeah, so here we go. And yeah, Thunder showing some signs of life. We got 6 minutes and 19 seconds left, so they're only down 3. They absolutely could get back in this match. That's what I love about this field layout, is that on this field layout, it's created the opportunity to see comebacks. We've seen some of Infamous came back the last game to win. That was pretty awesome, and we're gonna be right.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And with this timeout from 187 to slow Thunder's roll, we're gonna be right back.
While you are sitting at home, like I said, he's Texas Storm, Bloom, and Houston Heat are here in Dallas, wearing Raza. Seconds remain before the start of what could be the last point if upTon 187 crew comes out here and takes a quick little win against Seattle Thunder. So Seattle Thunder, though, they have enough time to come back. They only need 3 points, and they have 6 minutes and 19 seconds to put a quick one up on the board to keep in this game. And again, these teams are fighting for relevance in the professional division right now.
And with that said, I mean, you're down by 3 points. Give something a shot. Try something new. You know, test your team out. Test your speed. You know, because this is your last game of the tournament. You know, you could be the last point. Let's just roll. I mean, this is the last game of this game. I'm sorry. Just try something different. See what works.
Yeah, and the top killers from 187 crew, Laval and Zaleski, with 7 and 6, and Laval finally getting up there, man. It's good to see him starting to find it. And then Corey Field got 8 kills so far this match. So he's doing some work.
5-on-5 right now, so nobody dies in the break. Everybody heads up. It looked like it kind of mirrored up. You know, right there, you can see the spread right there for 187. Oh, Max Trailer taking a ball. See him walking out, and here comes number 23. That is Corey Field getting up the middle. That kid, he's very versatile too. And I talked to him earlier. He's lost a lot of weight. He's
dropped like 40 pounds.
I noticed.
He's the fastest I've seen him in like 10 years.
I can see his jawbone again. Because he's like me. I put weight on my face, and I mean, he looks really good, man. I mean, he's lost weight. He's obviously very committed to this team and committed to this sport.
Yeah, and Thunder's looking good at this point. They have 5 players alive. They have some decent position, but let's see if they can do something with it. But they need to move fast. They don't have a lot of time left. They're starting to get the G's, though. The kills are starting to come off for them. Thunder looking good. Oh, they lose a body. Jack Crimian, he gets shot by Brian Jenkel.
That's how you finish, Maddie. Up 6-2. And then you drop a couple quick points over here. 187, they need to learn how to drop the hammer. And there goes Tucker again. Tucker being a big factor over here.
That's a good pickup for them.
Yep.
Real good pickup for them.
You know, I've never seen a paintball player wear skinny jeans to play before, but, you know, he's making it look good out there right now.
It makes it more aerodynamic. It's like fast pants with ankles.
So
PB Rack, actually the new sponsor for Seattle Thunder, wearing their PB Rack packs, pants, and jerseys, I believe.
And there he is, Tommy Tucker, coming out of Seattle, Washington, 24, 5'6", 150, and really becoming a factor in this squad. You know, he's definitely getting it done out there. So, which is great to see. That's what they need. Thunder needs some guys that are willing to go into the breach. They need some attackers, and Tucker's proven to be that guy.
Yeah, I heard he's a gnarly snowboarder too.
Really?
He just quadruple, dipple, treble,
double
board grab, back flip, kick flip, ollie fakies, reverse 170s.
All at once, probably.
That's right.
Right?
And he rides like this, 1 foot one way, 1 foot the other. That way, when he does flip, he lands on his toe side.
Yeah.
he's always on his toe side.
Playing some pretty good paintball right now. And we'll see how this game's going to finish out after these messages.
We've just done a lot to make the loader smaller, lighter, tighter, simpler, more reliable, more consistent, just a better product in almost every single way. It is the lightest force feed loader of its type on the market. It's also now, with this smaller body profile, the smallest force feed loader on the market. Everything's taken care of automatically by the sensors in the loader. Put it on your gun, play paintball.
So, 1 point is all that 187 crew needs to take this victory. And Thunder, love to see the fight in them, man. That bodes well for their future here in this incredibly difficult professional division that we find ourselves seeing in 2013.
Yeah, without question. You know, this is going to be a crazy year. If this tournament right here is defining this rest of this year, I cannot wait until the World Cup.
So here we go. Time starting to tick off that clock, though.
Man, and Seattle Thunder is just owning 187 on the break. Shooting a guy out early every time. Corey Field makes it alive on the breakout for Thunder, but then leads into a ball. He's walking off the field right now. He's going to even it up 4-4. Both teams with, you know, pretty spread out across the field, almost mirrored up. Both snake corners, both Temple 2s on the snake side, both back Dorito corners. Dan Zaleski over there for upTon 187, riding the inside. Max Trailer making his move from Temple number 2 on the snake side in here into snake 2, and he's going to shoot across the field. Almost put a shot on Andrew Stoddard.
He was hot stepping right there.
Diving at Dorito 2, yeah.
That's what the skinny jeans are for.
Happy
so you can
feet.
Happy feet, hot step.
Yeah, for
hot
sure.
Stepper.
Here comes the hot stepper.
Max Trailer right here. You know what? I'm glad he's coming into his own. He kind of got. I think you need to get used to the field a little bit. Just comes and shoots Tucker right in the face.
Ooh. Get some, Tucker.
I don't think they know he's there because he's just feasting across the field.
Yeah, and Trailer's starting to go to town right now too. So.
Ooh, Premian got some too. He's walking off the field, number 19. Shot by Dan Zaleski.
So we'll see here. Trailer, only player in the snake on either team. And though, looking at the Dorito side, in really good field position for Seattle Thunder.
But now, why wouldn't you, if you're Max Trailer getting a shot on him right now in the snake, why wouldn't you be getting down the snake? There's only you see him shooting down the corner. That's the only guy. Oh, never mind. I got it. That's the only guy keeping him from going. And he gets up, gets a good cross shot across the field. He gets to their side of the snake up there at that race bunker, and he will shoot that guy right in the dome.
Dorito 2 shot over there. Max Trailer trying to squeeze him in. He's got a really good shot directly into that bunker. You look at your D-side cam right there. That's number 69, Andrew Stoddard, as he gets shot in the side. So I believe from Max Trailer. He's going to walk off the field right now in just one body, and all the hopes of staying in the division
squashed just like that.
By Nick Laval.
Nick Laval just kind of crushes it. So.
Yeah, well, it's fitting that the leader for 187 is the one to drop that last hammer. He also is the kill leader for 187 here in this game with 8 confirmed kills. Dan Zaleski, he's doing well.
Yeah, and look at all of them across the board, Matty, up to 187. Laval 8, Zaleski 7, Painter 4, Trailer 6, Jenkel 5. That's a team contribution right there, Matty.
Big team win for 187 Crew as Max Trailer, number 7, he gets taken out. And 187 Crew running with pretty much the same guys almost the entire time. And you know, a lot of work being done by, I'm really impressed by how Dan Zaleski's playing that Dorito side of the field at this event. So upTon 187 Crew, they're gonna go 1-3, but I still think that it's gonna take, I don't know what it's gonna take, it's probably just gonna take time. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take some confidence, and it's gonna take some training. And they're gonna need to travel a little bit or invite other pro teams to come and throw down with them. And it looks like we have Lauren Kelly down actually on the sidelines with Zaleski right now. Let's check it out.
Down here on the sidelines at Cousins Paintball with Dan Zaleski from 187. That was a really good match. Tell me what you guys were talking about when Thunder won those 2 consecutive points.
So I think the score was 6-4 when the 2 points you're talking about. When we were in the pit, we were just like, guys, this game is not over. We need to finish it. And thankfully, everybody went out there and played smart that last point because we were just reckless.
During this last point, I saw you behind Dorito too, and you were kind of just chilling. Were you hoping to run out the time a little bit?
We were in a position where we didn't need to win the point, so I don't know. I tried to just make sure I was staying alive, shooting the spots I needed to, and eventually I got lucky and clipped one of them. And then I think Nick ran down the last guy, which is a nice move.
And this was your first win this weekend, so what do you guys need to work on for the relegation playoffs on Sunday?
Yeah, that's big. What we need to work on is staying alive, continuing not to get penalties. That last match was much better on our part. And, yeah, just shooting our spots and being disciplined.
All right, well, that's it for now. We have Infamous and Iron Man coming up, which is going to be a really good match.